Now this looks like a hell-raising town. Yee-haw!
All right.
Hey, piggies. How you doing?
Hippie, hang on to your wallets.
If I knew where it was coming from, I'd firebomb the place. But it seems to come out of nowhere. They deal it out of the Hotel California, but I've had kids watch the place day and night. Nobody leaves, nobody makes any delivery. Hey, if you managed to wipe that filth out at its source, you would be doing the kids of Hollywood the biggest favor of their lives. I might even change my mind about pigs. Whatever.
So
Hey,
let's,
piggies,
I'm
how
gonna
you
skip
doing?
Angel Warlock for now, while we figure out what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna do Hollywood, since I was not really very talkative when we did Hollywood last time. Quick rundown of the place. This is Raji.
Hey, piggies. How you doing?
He is very upset about the situation in Hollywood. It turns out that the HCC, a Hollywood Commerce Company, I guess, is kind of corrupt. They take money from all the people in order to keep them safe. And they need to keep the place safe because the place is constantly from attack from raiders, the pistol, something and another, pistoliers. And there is also the God's militia, who live east of town, and they believe everyone here is a sinner and needs to be fucking burned, I guess, or some shit, because they're crazy ass people. Hollywood is more similar to Rail Nomad, where there is actually a pretty good peaceful solution. Both sides are pretty corrupt and awful and shitty, but they also have people in places of power who would be willing to be less shit. Essentially. And so our job is to find those people.
My name is Matthias.
And basically turn them into allies.
Of the children of the Citadel, bringing you good news.
Angel Oracle is more of a shit
Look
show.
around you. Look at the kiosk I'm speaking from. Sad, isn't it? You live in. Now look at the world on my screen. Isn't it? But it's only a dream, you say. Unattainable, impossible. Not so. It is reality. A reality that is even now under construction. Next, look at your body. Look at you, scars and sores and blood. Now look at me. Look at my, again you say, it is an unattainable dream. But am I not living proof that it is not? Become one of my children, and you too will wear skin like this. You too will never grow old, or fear injury or disease. And all this, your new world, your new body. Please, join me in sealed.
This guy
Start
just
living your perfect
called
future.
Indoctrination Center. It's great. The other thing is Matthias has a relatively strong presence here, I guess.
He seems sane, until I remember that his masters tried to poison all of my
Hello,
people.
friends. My name is Matthias, leader of the children of the Citadel.
So folks, the Bronx Lions goes. Goddamn HCC shut me down, changed the locks and everything. Anyway, Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Whereas I like to go on Heidi Hollander and her amazing ass kissers. So the HCC is run by Hailey Hollander, who runs the brothel near town, and their primary concern is publicly making sure all the businesses are running okay and paying for protection in town. They are doing so by extorting small businesses essentially and getting them out of business. They are selling highly addictive drug called salt to most of the people in town, and they are kidnapping kids and turning them into slaves in an underground sewer situation. So we pretended to work for Heidi, and we found her second command, Veronica, who seems a little idealistic, but nice. And she asked us to go find out about the thing. We found an entrance to the sewers in Heidi's own bedroom, and we're gonna find another entrance somewhere else soon. Hotel California is a front that's been using to sell drugs. We know that for a fact. And it turns out that they're also doing slavery. So they're nice people. Who's this Heidi person? She's the bitch that runs the brothel down the end of the street. She runs Hollywood too. Or at least she wants to. But she don't run me. My brown don't kiss nobody's ass. No siree. I like her. I asked for the Brown Crown. Best chili joint in Hollywood. At least it was. So that bitch Heidi decided to close me up. Hollywood even got a health code. It's a goddamn fry embargo is what it is. Why doesn't the Brown Crown meet the health code? Bullshit charge. Ain't nothing wrong with my food. Heidi's just pissed because I didn't want to join her club and pay her dues. It ain't dues, it's protection money. I told her she could stick it up her ass. Help? What is there to do? I'm supposed to get a sworn statement from Officer Lamb over at the HSP that I've cleaned up the place. But it's already clean, and Lamb knows it. He's not going to say so until I cough up the dough. Well, I got my pride. I'll die before I pay those snooty bastards. Yes, HSP is the Hollywood Security Patrol, otherwise known as Heidi's Enforcers. They're muscle for the HCC. What if we talk to Lamb? You mean lean on him? Well, don't lean too hard. It's not his fault. He used to be one of my best customers. He's just doing what his boss tells him to. If you get him over to sign that statement, you'd have free chili for life with the Brown Crown friends, I swear it.
That chili sounds good. Let's go kick this cop's ass.
See, I'm kind of glad I ended up bringing Chisel. He's actually not that useless either. He only sells garbage. Gotcha. Anything can help you with? We got it covered. We want to talk to you about my Brown. Oh, what? Is that a threat? Are you picking a fight with a cop in front of a police station? No threat. Where'd you see your minds all the time? I thought you might do it for old time's sake. Yeah, I feel sorry for Ma. Heidi's playing hardball and I don't like it. What am I gonna do? She pays the bills. And what if we paid 4 years worth of Mars Chili?
You got nothing on me, Copper.
Alright, that was a nice little mini problem. Let's deal with the slightly bigger problem.
I don't like this place. I feel uglier than ever here.
Okay, Rangers, what'll be? Sorry, I ain't on the menu. Who was Flo again? That's me, your house hostess with the mostest. Is it Hollywood? Well, how about that? Y'all come here to make a cowboy picture? Okay, sure came to the right place to be discovered. What do you mean by discovered? Shoot, lots of boys and girls get discovered in Schwag's. Plenty of kids that had their first Hollywood meal at Schwag's ended up headlining at the Chinese or Heidi's Hideaway after someone like Swifty picks them up. There's just as many who, well, Mr. Schwag don't like to talk about that. What do you know about Swifty? You know it's pronounced Swifty, but it's spelled W-O-L-F. Watch out for that guy. What do you know about Heidi's Hideaway? Got a little joke about the guys at Heidi's. Want to hear it? Okay, here it goes. They dance a little on their left legs, dance a little on their right legs, and between the two of them, they make a distant living. Get it? Nope. You got no sense of humor. It's really not that funny. Is Swifty dangerous? Can't say no more. Meet me at the cemetery. What do you know about Manny's Chinese casino? It's the big time in this town. You make it to Manny's, you're a star. You want a good time? Get yourself a ticket. It's worth it. Just watch out for Manny's second of man Grauman. All hands that guy. What do you know about Grauman? He's Manny's pit boss. Guess he does his job okay, but he sure is creepy. Don't know why Manny keeps him around. You know about Manny Wong, a gentle giant of Hollywood. Great guy, but don't try any funny business place. He'll break her in half. Why doesn't Mr. Schwag want you to talk about that? Let's just say there's sheep and there's wolves and leave it at that, shall we? I need anything else? Wolves? I'm not saying any more about it. Duke Schwag, he's the boss man. Goes by Duke because he thinks he's John Wayne, but he ain't no cowboy pilgrim. You want to meet at the cemetery? It's just back down the street. Can't miss it. Some of the girls from Heidi's are having a funeral today. They were. They got attacked by a bunch of pigs. They killed the pigs, but a few of the girls got killed in the process, so they didn't really get to properly finish their funeral, unfortunately. Oh, it's you. Thanks for coming. Don't worry, I couldn't talk to Schwags, but Duke only likes us. Talk about happy stuff when we're on duty. What do you know about Schwag's drugstore? I hate it because it's such a pit of wolves, but a girl needs a job, don't she? At least you can try to tell the new kids who to watch out for, right? Even if sometimes they don't at least see. Look at what you did. I'm crying now. Little advice for you, don't go to Trog's office. He gets mighty mad when people do. Don't go peeking at his lockbox either. Saw him cut a man's arm. I think I did this before. Whatever. Fucking beating all over this town. Feeding on the poor and lost sheep. Who come here dreaming Hollywood dreams. Slayers, pimps, psychos. I don't know why JHCC doesn't do anything about them. Oh, Heidi Hot Pants always says she wants Hollywood clean shop, but the scum's still here year after year. Alright, HCC. Pistol packing priests, there we go. Fucking God militia. Alright. I think we got enough reason to come figure out what's up with 50s.
Kill them all. They're trying to free the talent.
Shit. Oh, gosh, 50. Damn it! I need to put a thing on it. Probably save ammo. Alright, so that implicates Duke Schwartz and whatever Watts is. Oh, good, a minigun. Sweet. Fuck, all these things that I bought. Finding a shit ton for free. Jesus, how is that 0? Whatever. Alright, I think we are clear here. Oh, that seems to be a problem.
Hello, friends. My name is Spy, leader of the Children of the Citadel, bringing you good news for your future.
Bienvenu, Ranger. Do me, amigo.
That's what I thought. I should have fucking checked, but whatever. What's up, Rick? If you want my process to make any sense of what's happening up here, rewind to the beginning of the stream real quick. I give a short rundown of what's up in Hollywood. It is not a pretty setup. Come on, see if I can. Well hidden. Yes, it is a post-apocalyptic world. We started in Arizona, but the game has led us to LA, where we're supposed to set up a mini station of Desert Rangers. We we are the new team. The veteran team may sort of kind of get killed right before we got here. So we're kind of running the place on our own.
Welcome to the high ground. I'm George, and this is my old lady Martha. Afraid we're not open for business right now, but if you come back later, we'd be happy to trade. Got some primo stuff.
Why aren't you open?
Total bummer, man. A bunch of creepy crawlies are infesting our shop. Roaches as big as your leg. I haven't seen anything like them since that time I ate that bad batch of window paint. Haven't dared go in there for days, just been waiting on the HSP. Heidi promised us they'd help us, but we ain't seen hide nor hair of them. Meanwhile, we're just standing here on the sidewalk getting a suntan and losing money every day we're not open.
What do you know about the HSP?
They like to act like they're a police force, but they're really just Heidi's personal security. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but don't go running to them with a domestic dispute or anything like that. They're just here to protect the tourists and the HCC business. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. Guess they've done good for this town mostly. They've certainly kept those God's militia crazies off our backs. But sometimes they seem to forget the little things. Like looking out for people who aren't members of the HCC, for instance. You know, like the kids on the street and regular folks. That's us, man. Purveyors of the finest weed in Hollywood. Clean, strong, and full of the all-natural goodness of THC. Martha's also handy with needles and pills if you need to get patched up or cured of what ails you. Can't help you right now, though. My wife of 25 years. She's the love of my life and the light of my nights. Been running this shop together since we were kids.
Aww, cute.
Certainly is a go-getter, that gal. Really worked hard to keep Hollywood safe, at least on the outside. Maybe she'll get around to fixing what's going on the streets once she wipes out God's militia. I don't know. I love this town, man. Always something groovy going on. Always cool people to see. Me and Martha just sit back and watch it all go by like it was a movie. Of course, it'd be cooler if the HCC did something about the drug problem. A lot of nasty stuff happening in the shadows here. Salt turning kids into zombies, a lot of other kids getting stolen away in the night. Heidi don't care so much as long as they don't happen to tourists. Don't seem right to me, but I ain't running things. Salt, man. That evil shit they sell up at the Hotel California. It's giving honest drug dealers like me and Martha a bad name, and Heidi ain't doing a thing about it. Hotel California? Zombie Central. That's where they deal salt. I don't know why the HSP can't make that place go away. Raided all the time, but it's always back again the next week. Pure evil,
that's
man.
suspicious.
And I'm not just saying that because it's my competition. Pot never hurt anybody, bro. But that salt will rot your brain. You know, maybe we can use your help. We keep asking Heidi to get the HSP to clear out those creepy crawlies that drove us out of our shop. But she says she can't spare the manpower. You want to take a crack at it? You'd totally be in
Something like that.
Totally. See you, Rangers.
Man, I should have gone into his business. Easier than crime, that's for sure.
So that's Chisel. Chisel is self-described the most wanted man in the Wasteland. He's this old wannabe badass. He keeps acting like he's some sort of like super awesome villainous bad guy who everyone's after, but we don't actually like
Surely not.
even know his problems. Oh, that is a lot of dead roaches.
Take this for your trouble. Can't talk right now. Thanks for cleaning up the shop, Rangers.
Yeah, Salts is basically Wasteland 2's version of Jet. It's like a terrible, awful drug. Let's talk about Schwags. Known the ground smoke off the comment and all would be well, but he's apparently holed up in the inn in Los Feliz. That's guy militia territory. Anyone from Hollywood would be shot on sight. You, however, are lawmen and the priests respect the law. As long as it's Hollywood's law, what do you say? I have your tips right here. Head of securities, Grauman. All around right hand man, not exactly chatty, but a man of his word. He makes sure all the games are straight and keeps us safe. I would be nowhere without him. I have some evidence. Just ask him about God's militia. Tiny place south of Griffith Park. Not much more than a couple of shops, but it's completely controlled by God's militia. Lunatics who want to join the cult go there and try their hand in the barbaric initiation rite. I hear 4 of every 5 went to die in the testing. Let's see, what's God's militia? A bunch of crackpot religious nuts who believe the apocalypse was the rapture or something. Anyways, they think everyone in the world's a sinner. It's their job to kill us. Some neighbors. Anyways, I have some illicit photos of him. Alright, it's true. Grauman's been blackmailing me for years, and there's been no one I could turn to help. If anyone at HCC found out I tried to turn Heidi over to the PPP, I'd be a dead man 10 times over. Listen, if you get evidence away from Grauman and give it to me, I'll pay generously. Will you do it? I have the photos. You have the photos? Thank you. 3 years of hell is finally over. Now give them back to me. I want to burn them.
Copy, Ranger. Remember.
I don't know what to do with my witch assassin. Holy shit, charisma makes a huge difference on leveling up. My 10 charisma character is 38, while everybody else is 33, 32. There he is.
Brothers and sisters, there is a cancer at the bottom of our beautiful mountain. A festering wound that curdles the eye
as we look down upon that land. Hollywood! That open sewer of vice, degradation, an abomination of sin and perversion. Heidi Hollander, the monstrous madam who runs the place, claims that all crimes there are victimless, that all sin is consensual, and that no one gets hurt who doesn't want to be hurt. Well, I say, hogwash. The hurt is to the soul, Madam Hollander. You are selling damnation in pretty perfumed packages, turning the heads of the innocent from the face of God with come-hither looks and bedroom eyes. You are corrupting souls faster than we can cleanse them. Well, it's gonna stop. And it's gonna stop soon, Ms. Hollander.
I'm mad that he didn't even clean up the roaches. That's great.
Babylon, because God's militia is coming for you. With our bayonets, we will bleed the sin from your hearts. With our guns, we will blast the devil from your privates. In death shall ye be saved, Hollywood. In death shall ye be saved.
Look at all the talent. Ooh-wee.
I found Swifty's order book. Yeah, it says good crop of blondes. Oh, hell. I'm talking about Duke, don't they? You know, I've actually wanted about this for a long time, but I don't want to stir things up without being sure. Now I feel like a heel. How many kids been? I didn't speak up. I've got no right to ask. I should have done something long ago, but, well, I'm a waitress, and you're rangers. You know, like him says, can you do something about swag? Put him out of business, tell Heidi anything? Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry. We can do some shit. This is a job for, yeah. It's a job for Witch Assassin. Saying hi, motherfucker. Yeah, no, salt's pretty garbage. But it's not even the worst thing these guys are getting to. They're taking people as slaves as well. Oh man, I miss being able to disarm alarms. Oh well, everybody's dead anyways. Pretty sure it doesn't matter if the alarm goes off. He was the head of the slavers. I worked with him all this time. Maybe I can. Place is gonna need a new owner, ain't it? Maybe I can make it what it should have always been. Thanks, Rangers. Everything's on the house from y'all. Sweet. Man, I got free chilies. I got free food at the diner. This place is great. Although it looks like it has a cost. You lying bitch. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Got a new shotgun. Guaranteed to light people on fire. mean,
Adu, meu amigo. Bienvenure. Mas oui, adu, meu amigo.
that's Jean Rambeau. Not Rambo, Rambeau. Though he is definitely watching Rambo on TV when you first come in, so that's pretty cool. Alrighty, time to clean up a little bit. No vacancy. Whatever. Let's be rude.
Copy, mate. Congratulations, Echo 1.
Okay, this is getting a little nutty. So what happens when I push left? So what happens when I push right? What happens when I push down and up? Okay, it's just broken now. Oh well. Shit. I knew this code, but I don't fucking remember off the top of my head now. Fuck. Wait. I remember. Because I remember thinking it was dumb. Okay, Giuseppe, you go first. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's over here? No, not yet. A secret little thing going on here. And I remember this being a pain in the ass to get. Oh, wait. Gotta fall back. Fuck. Not as good as a rocket, but it's still a nice way to say hello. I'm done fucked up. Yep, that was definitely a mistake. Oh well. Oh, fuck it. Well, let's see. How long do we have to wait for this shit to wear off? 40 seconds. I guess I can wait 40 seconds. Oh, fuck it. You can knock it down with a broken leg. Giuseppe, you go first. Yeah, there it is. That takes us straight to Heidi's room. Oh, fuck me. That's why Giuseppe goes first. Every time. Nope, can't do it. Ah, good job, Giuseppe. This is why you're here, girl. Oh, that is pretty hard to crack. Oh, I mean, I had the key before. I stole it from somebody else. 70% chance. That's not terrible. Billy? I'm gonna get into a melee fight with her. Alright. Oh, did this game glitch again? God damn it. Nice. I'm assuming you mean Vauban Prime. Jesus. That's worth a shot. Nice! God damn. Yeah, no, it's the alarm. Just didn't give a fuck. Let the alarm ring, motherfuckers.